Hi everyone, just wanted to do this video because I've been feeling really like I'm going back down again where I normally go to. So, and that place normally makes me feel like society has told me that I've got bipolar, that I've got depression, that I'm too sensitive. So I just wanted to talk about my thoughts and think, if anyone else is going through the same as me, that I don't believe what we've been told. I really do think that this is not anything wrong with us. This is not being able to cope with our emotions in a society that wants to be something different than we are. For the last, since I can't even remember when it was, but the beginning, spring, say, I just changed my perspective, my total outlook on everything, and decided I didn't want to feel this way anymore. And I changed, and I felt some amazing energy. I still feel it now and again, and I know that is reality. I know that is what we're all supposed to be here to create. We are all creators and we create our own reality. But society has conditioned us into being the way that they want us to be. Society, I don't know what we call it. I don't know what to call it. It is these people, or are they actually people? I don't know. Is it the world and it's supposed to be this way, as in duality, so that we have to learn that who we truly are underneath, whatever it is, then, we have to break that. We have to get out of that control, fear-based system. And by accepting that you have a label, that you are depressed, you've got bipolar, you've got ADHD, you've got autism, you've got Asperger's, you've got this, you've got that. You're accepting that there's something wrong with you, and society is telling you there's something wrong with you. Take this tablet to try and be normal. Watch this so that you feel better, that, buy this so that, you'll be like everybody else. It's all conditioning. It's all to make you feel like you haven't got any power yourself. And we are our greatest power. We create our own world by how we think about it. And, that is the perception that I truly believe now. And, I've lived it. These past 6 months, I've lived it. I've created so much. I've got rid of so many beliefs that I had, and all this fear-based programming from television, and I know all that's rubbish. They want to keep you in fear, but then I went into the opposite end of what they were doing and created fear that way. So then I was still in fear. So realising that whichever end of any belief, any side that you're in, it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong in any side. That's not the point. The point is to create a side, to create a division. And, if you're that side or that side, you are in it. So we need to be in the middle. We need to be balanced and accept everyone's views, because everyone is having their own experience, their own reality. And that is why we're here, to learn about ourselves. God is experiencing itself in each and every one of us, and we're all experiencing our own little worlds, and we all take different paths along that, in which we feel is our truth at the time. And as if we don't do this inner work and see who we are inside and just blame all the outside stuff, we'll just stay the same, and we stay in the same position, create the same realities over and over and over again. And I was in that position. I was in the victim position. I was in the fear position. I was in the worrying about what can happen, what's going to happen to me, what is going to happen out there that controls my life. But now it's a totally different perception, and I know that I create my own life. It doesn't matter what's going on out there. Out there will go on, and I can't control that. I can't do nothing about it. But I can control how I see it. And I see it as everything's meant to be happening for us. And we're creating our own lives by how we see that and what it means to us. So this way I'm feeling now, I'm able to say that I'm sort of been going back in, down and down and down, like my old pattern. And the old pattern was, if you try and do something and make yourself better, then you're going to be knocked down and, oh, you don't deserve it. Well, why should you have this? We haven't got that. Who do you think you are? And then I'd start to believe it, and then all these things that had come against me, testing me. Do you really know your worth? Do you really feel that you're important enough? And having to stand up for myself over and over and over again. I mean, this past month has been, it's just relentless, day after day after day of things happening. My business, which had built up, yet again, because I stood up for myself against staff who were telling me how to run it, telling me they weren't doing this, they weren't doing that, and I stand up for myself in a fair way, in a nice way, trying to please customers, trying to please staff. I've always been fair, but no, didn't like it. So hands in a notice while I'm on holiday, takes a loads of customers with her. I've got same thing, other people telling me what to do. And as soon as I stand up for myself, it's like I'm the problem. There needs to be before mine. And it's like this constant battle over and over and over again. Every day something's happening. Yesterday there was about 4 things that happened, and it's just like, wow. And it does get you to the stage of, what is the point? It's so hard. I'm so fed up of trying to stay strong, trying to stay in my power, trying to stay in this. I deserve to be treated fairly and kindly. I deserve to be spoken to honestly. I deserve to have my feelings heard. And, having to stay in that just creates all this other stuff going on. And it's like a battle, will I go down with it or will I stay up? And, I'm determined to stay up this time. And it's like, I'm determined to really appreciate all that I've fought for, to be myself, to know that I'm worthy of decent things and a decent life, and not have all these things happening to me that make me think, oh, this always happens, there's no point, just give up. Have an easy life, just stop trying to make your life bigger and better. But no, I'm not going to do it this time. So that was when I realised that that's what they call sort of bipolar and depression. It's that constant battle of trying to be yourself and stay in yourself. And, if you go down with listening to what other people are telling you who you are, you go down into depression again because you're not being who you really are. You're not following your passions. You're not doing what you really believe in your heart you should be doing. And that's what I've realised today. Yeah, it's hard. It is hard to try and stay in your own power and trying to stay who you are. People don't like it. People like to control how you are. They want you to be how they want you to be. And because when you're strong and you're powerful and you believe in yourself, you won't do anything that you feel isn't good for you. And, you've had enough shit all your life that you know what you want. And anything else is like, I'm sorry, but if you can't listen to what I need and be what I need, then obviously we're not right. And if you have to go and nick all my customers because you didn't like being told what to do as an employee, then go ahead and do it, and that's your karma. But there's no blame against anybody. I'm just trying to explain that, when these things keep coming on you and coming on you and coming on you, and every day, that it does get you tired and low, and to a point of, what's the point? But there's always a point. We have got to, so far, in learning about ourselves, who we really are, who we really need to be and want to be for this world, to try and make this world a better place, then, don't let the world drag you back down again.